Okay, I've officially set myself up for success. Somewhat. Diving in. Haji Mario! It's starting soon! It's starting! It's starting now! Hello, everyone! What am I doing down here? You may ask. It's a good question. Oh gosh. Am I gonna be able to see my hotkeys? Yeah, I can see my hotkeys from here. Uh-oh. I don't know where my sound is anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god. Am I in the middle of a fate? Holy shoot. I'm in the middle of a fate. Okay. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello. Let me turn off the reverb. Beep. Ah. Yes. Back to normal, as all things should be. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm in the middle of a fate, but I'm not participating. So that's a thing. You may be asking yourself how I got here. I don't remember. I was playing some random side quest trying to level up my Astro last night, which is why I look the way I do and I'm not in my usual glamour. I'm still studying the ways of the astrologian. Oh, everything broke because I'm trying to get the window back. Okay. Hi. I should not be here. Why did a fate spawn right on top of me? But it's okay, they're not going to attack me. But while the music is playing... Can you guys hear everything okay? Okay. I hope so. If it's not loud enough, please let me know. But yes, welcome back to another stream with one and only Bunny-Eared Cryptid, yours truly, Etro. And it is a scorching hot outside. I think it is 31 degrees Celsius currently. For those of you who speak American, that's about 90, anywhere from 90 to 100 degrees right now, I think. So it's really, really, really hot. It was much hotter yesterday. to the point where we were actually advised not to go outside, and I did it anyway. But that's okay. That's okay. I have to go outside every day anyway, multiple times a day, to water my plants. But yeah, welcome back. Sorry that we did not have a stream yesterday. We were supposed to have a stream yesterday, but that was also... Well, technically, I wasn't supposed to have a stream yesterday. I was supposed to have 2 back-to-back Final Fantasy streams today and tomorrow. Because yesterday was meant for editing, and I did all of my editing, and it is all uploaded. I still have a lot of other things in the back that I need to work on, but it is important to take breaks, and it's important to take breaks and play Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG. Especially when I'm stuck at such a critical moment. I'm still stuck in a different dimension. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't really know what's going on, but I wanted to try out a new class today. As you can see, I am leveling Astro, but my Astro is only level 46 right now, and because of that, I can't really complete any quests per se. I think this is, yeah, it's level 57 quests, level 57 quests. All of the quests that are available to me, I don't really know where any low-level quests are actively, unfortunately. So the only thing I can really do right now, actually, I just realized I can do my dailies. So I have some plans. I have some plans for how I want today's stream to go, because I am still in post Shadowbringers. I have not actively moved officially into Endwalker, because I thought that I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I could try out Astro, and turns out I'm not high enough. I don't have a high enough level Astro to take part in Endwalker yet. So I was just kind of doing some quests, and then I realized I had too many active quests available. So I had to go back to my level 80 White Mage, which is essentially the only level 80 class I own, so that other than a Gunblade, yeah, but so I had to go back to my White Mage so I can complete all of these quests, so that I could accept more quests, more low-level quests for my Astro. And here we are, and that's how it ended up at the Sea of Clouds. So I figure while I'm here, my plan is now to at least partake in one duty roulette, so that I can just say I've done my dailies for the day, and then we will work into post Shadowbringers. I'll go back to a White Mage for that, because I won't be able to do it otherwise. And then hopefully, I don't know how much or how long post Shadowbringers is per se, but for now, let's get out of here. Let's go back to my homeland in Fano. I found out that I've really gotten into role-playing in Final Fantasy, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I think I might end up, like, Final Fantasy might be a game that I just kind of play. I know right now it's not exactly cool to be a Final Fantasy XIV player. Like, it's not really cool to be a Final Fantasy XIV player right now. Everyone's like, the game's so long and forever taking, and there's nothing to do. And I was like, for someone like me, there's so much still to accomplish in Final Fantasy. Like, the amount of quests, the amount of side quests and jobs that I have just forsaken because I just went tunnel vision into the MSQ to try to get to Shadowbringers as quickly as possible, means that I still have an entire world to explore. So, get yourself cozy. Are you ready for some second monitor content? Today I am glad to be second monitor content, you know? Just to have me, like, over in the side, just, like, screeching. Also, I realized I watched back my old, let me sit down for this. I watched back my old VODs of me beating Shadowbringers, which one, I think I had a fabulous time. I really enjoyed watching those VODs back, but I realized that I was kind of unhinged during those streams, and I was swearing a lot, and I don't really know why. I think I was just angry and probably tired, but just from, like, having to deal with Emmett Selk. So we're gonna try not to swear for a while. Also, YouTube doesn't like it when you swear, okay? I mean, I know my streams are long enough that they probably can't really tell when I'm swearing or not, but I feel like I just feel like I shouldn't swear as much, so I'm gonna try not to swear at all. Let's see how many streams I could actually go without swearing, I think that would be really interesting. I have so many other words that I know how to use. Why do I always like default to that one? I can't say it. I can't say it, but you know the one I'm talking about. There will probably be, I'm gonna have to get a little swear jar, asset for stream, so that whenever I swear, I'm gonna have to put it in there. And then I think actually a penalty, there should be like a little penalty graphic. I think that would be really nice, like just going forward to kind of stop me from swearing and like just becoming a bit more wholesome. I'm already pretty say-so, if I do say so myself, right? But I think I can do a little bit better. Leveling. So let's try adventurer in need, healer. All right, let's just go ahead and take care of our duty roulette, which is probably, yep, that it is immediate. That is immediate. Also, guys, I just got back from the dentist, so my teeth are like super duper clean. They're so clean, it's kind of crazy. I don't have a food buff. We'll do that. Okay, food buff. But yeah, my teeth are super duper clean, and you ever come back from the dentist and you just like keep touching your teeth with your tongue afterwards because of how clean they are? Yeah. Everyone's getting their food buff. Yeah, food buff. Alright, he's back. Okay. I have not been, oh god, I have totally forgotten what I do. I have not been paying attention. Oh, he's pulling. Okay. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, but you left this guy. You forgot this little outlaw here. Let's see if I can give you regen. Yeah. I'll give you a little barrier here. I'm still learning what all of the different cards do. I'm trying to memorize them. Right? Oh, wow. Okay, so then if I do this, and then you should be fine. Benefit 2? Oh, okay. So basically I just keep you alive. I think my only real job here is to just kind of keep you alive, which wouldn't be too hard. I don't think. Okay, we redraw here. Reduces damage taken by a party member or self. Okay, so we'll give you that. So that's like defense, and then ooh, benefic. He's pulling small, which I appreciate because I'm still getting used to all of this. Okay. One of our DPSs, I think, as a sprout, so they're very new. Oh my god. You know, at first when someone told me that it was like second monitor content, I got like kind of upset about it, you know? I was like, what? I'm only good enough for the second monitor. Like, I guess I understand. I guess I understand, but I was still kind of like, oh, I kind of hurt my feelings. I guess a little bit. There we go. We'll give you that, so you have healing over time. But then I realized, oh! I didn't mean to yell. I'm so sorry. Then I realized, I was like, I don't mind it. I'm playing Final Fantasy. It'd be one thing if I were playing like Marvel Rivals. Actually, I don't know. What would you consider like first monitor content? It's really hard to get to. It's like, I feel like first monitor content is the new form of getting to the first page of Twitch. You know? And then I thought to myself, do you have anybody that you put on your first monitor? And I was like, well, I do, but technically not for more than like 5 to 10 minutes at a time, because I work a lot in the background, so I can't really put all of my attention into a stream. So when I thought about that, I was like, wow, you don't even have a first monitor content streamer that you watch because you're always working. And I was like, oh, well, you know, when I think about it that way, being on someone's monitor at all is already pretty cool. I'll give you regen. what is this one? Increases damage dealt by self. Okay, and then I'll redraw. Nice. And then we'll get this for light speed, and we'll cast that. We'll get a little combust in there, and then we'll just keep spamming Malefic, because I think he's... Yeah, you're almost done. You're gonna do something, aren't you? I don't like that. Yeah, I thought so. I expected Helios. And then I'll do it again. No one really needs healing. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. But yeah, let's just say I'm just happy to be on your monitor at all. Also, I hope you're watching my shorts because I work really hard on them. And I've been getting, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I noticed that my editing has been, whoa, again with this, vastly improving. I'll bring him to you. I'll bring him to you. Oh god, Helios. Oh, we're pulling. Okay. Like, my editing skills have been getting better and better. And that makes me happy. Oh god, where is he? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. He's gone too far. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. He's gone too far. Take this. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh, good god. Oh, good god. Oh, good... Yeah, he really shouldn't have fucking done that. He really shouldn't have done that. He really shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he shouldn't have done... I should have known something was wrong when he didn't pull. It's like, that's a big boy. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's okay, it's okay. I brought you back. I brought you back. I got greedy. Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Yeah, he was apologizing. It's fine. It's fine. We understand. That just means that he really believed in my healing abilities. And it kind of worked for a second there. Alright, let's reset. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We reset. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I'm level synced, so I can't use gravity! That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, I didn't remember that I couldn't use gravity. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna rage. I can't rage. But yeah, so I went to the dentist today. That was really fun. I say really fun. It actually really wasn't. Because I was anxious the entire time leading up to the actual appointment that they were gonna tell me about how much of a bad job I was doing with my, like, dental hygiene. You know? Like, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but it happens to me where I'm just like... I'm just like, oh my god, like, they're gonna tell me I'm not flossing enough, they're gonna tell me that, like, I'm gonna offend them with my teeth, you know, like... I'd put myself through the ringer, and it's, of course, like, they're medical professionals, right? At the end of the day, you have to remember that they're medical professionals. They're not going to do that. They're not going to be mean to you, because that's not nice, right? And I knew that, which I think is crazy. I was like, you know that they're not gonna do that. You know they're not gonna say that. Actually, take some of this, and then take some of this, because we all need this. Actually, you're the only one getting hurt. He's pulling again? Okay, but that was a good pull. That was a good pull. See, this was good. This was good, because, we can handle this. But yeah, but I went in there, they were so nice and understanding, and they were so, like, They were just nice to me, and they even complimented my outfit, guys. Like, as soon as I walked in there, the first thing they did was compliment my outfit. And I don't know why, but that was just amazing. Is everybody here? Are we missing anybody? Okay, we're good. Let's try this. And let's try this. I need another light speed. Get over here. Let's hit you with some aspected so that you have regen for 14 seconds, and then we just beat into him. Oh shoot, okay. Oh, he's getting knocked up bad. Stay out of those. What does this one do? Oh, it's just big. Get out of that. Okay. But yeah, it was really nice. The actual, like, I think I only went in for, like, a cleaning. But, like, that sound that they make, like, all the tools make when they're cleaning your teeth, it is actually, like, the worst sound on the planet. And it, like, takes over your whole brain because it's, like, inside of your mouth. Oh god, I got knocked up by the whirlwind. By the whirlwind. And nothing else. Why did I say that? It's a toss-up. Let's call it a toss-up from now on. How about that, guys? I don't want that to get clipped out of context. Can I kill you, please? Hit him with a little bit of aspected Helios. And then you get a little bit of it too. Nice healing there. Yeah, okay. And then the combust is still there for 7 seconds, so let's reapply that. And then Malefic. I somehow magically dodged that. Don't worry, guys, I got you. The Helios still went off. Thank you. Thank you. Which reminds me, I need to start using Shorecast. Okay, I think he's gone. I think he's done. He is dead. I think he's dead. Disciple... Ooh. Disciple of War. Disciple of Magic. Greed. I'm just gonna... You already possess one of that unique item. Okay, then... Oh, that's right, I do. Mage's Ballad, nice. Guys, don't go too far. Guys, don't go too far. Guys, don't go too far. Don't go too far. Ooh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. You went too far, you went too far, you went too far, you went too far. It's okay, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. You're fine, you're fine. Okay. You will be healed. There we go. And now you have regen on you for 8 seconds. You're totally fine. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice, Destiny. Oh, I haven't redrawn my cards in a while, so let's put a barrier around you super fast. Reapply the regen. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I went to the dentist and that was nice. Everyone was so nice to me. And then they like helped me set up my next appointment, which I don't know. I don't know why I was just prepared to be shamed, which I don't know. That's not going to happen, you know. Like because the dentist, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, you're fine. I told you. But I can start attacking now. I'm helping. I'm helping. Okay, I think this is the actual final boss of the dungeon. Alright, he's watching a cutscene, so I'll wait. Okay. It's a bunny boy. I just realized that that was a bunny boy. Okay. We're just hanging out. I think those two are together. They have the exact same hairstyle. Unless that's just a weird coincidence. That might be a coincidence. Oh, mapping the realm. Yeah, no. They just... This is actively their first time ever seeing this dungeon. So we just kind of wait. But yeah, what else happened today? Oh, I have to water my plants now like 3 or 4 times a day. Specifically the cucumber plant. I have to water him like so many times a day. It's too hot outside? Yes, Harsh. It's so hot outside, like juice my cucumber plant. Actively, I have to water him like 4 times a day because he's a container plant. So he dries out like really easily. So yeah, like, they just wilt. Like, they're not dying per se, but they, like, definitely wilt. And it's just rough. It's just rough. But, all of my blinds are closed. Like, I hate the sun. Like, we do not... The sun and I do not get along. Like, just walking outside, or actually just opening the door. I was only outside for like 5 minutes to water my plants, and I am already sweating. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, actively. Now you get... Okay. Get a little Helios going here. Oh, God. That was close. So yeah, I'm really happy to be inside. I'm really happy to have working AC. Oh, I almost stepped right into it. Okay. Where the lahi? I don't know. Are you, do you main Bunny Boy, now? Also, hi, Guilty. I didn't say hi to you before I just started talking to you. Do you main Bunny Boy, or are you still like a little lalakin, you know? Go survive. Let's give you a barrier. And then, oh, shit. Essential dignity. Balance. You get combust. Reset that. A little Helios for the party. And then a little benefit here. I've always been bun and potato. A little potato bun. Yeah. I was wondering, like, which one are you more of? Like, if you had to pick just one race to be, like, all the time, right? What would it be? Like, what would it be? Obviously, you know my answer. I am partial to bunny-eared creatures. Bun is main. Bun is main. Bun is life. Oh yeah, did I tell you that I finally beat Shadowbringers, so we were officially in post Shadowbringers content. I'm just doing my dailies before I get started. I'm gonna kill you now. I don't have to wait, I can just spam. 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 There we go. Let's go. Player commendation. Honestly, great job, Lepo. Great job. Great job. You can have whatever's in there. I never receive a player commendation, but that is okay. Arcanist Grimoire. Okay. Nice, we can get out of here. Post game is where it really starts. Okay. Hello, Twit. Good evening. Wahoo! How's it going, buddy? What? What are these? What are these? Oh my god! Thank you. Here, have some cookies. Oh my god, thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you! You guys are so nice. Thank you. Take a selfie. Hello. Ah, here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get into my good clues. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm just hanging out in the fan now. I'll see you later. I gotta. Okay, it's officially time. It is officially time. I'm just doing your hair. It's so funny. It is officially time to start post Shadowbringers. I did my daily thing. I really am probably gonna play this game all day. It's just I am only gonna play the story on stream. I'm gonna try and be nice to myself. I'm gonna try and be nice to myself. But thank you, Twit. Thank you. That is so cute. Oh. They're so nice of them. It is so hot that my like I have a little like hydration break. I have a little hydration station here, and then also a little dehydration station, if you know what I mean. And it's already condensing, but I'm pretty chill. I do have to have lights on, but like just for like streaming purposes, so that you guys can actually see my face. But it's not so bad. It's not so bad. No pants, gang. Let's go. But yeah, thanks for letting me do my daily. Let's get in here. I'm ready to walk to the end. I am. I probably should put pants on, but I actively refuse. It's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, but it's no pants game. No pants game. Enter the ocular. Okay. But yeah, can you guys hear everything okay? I think the audio should still be fine. Oh, everyone's here. Okay, Urianje, you made it. Last time we were playing this game, we rolled credits. Urianje, we kind of left him behind in the ocean, and that was just all that there was to it. All right. Hi guys, everybody's here. Catboy guy. Catboy guy. My friend. Yeah, but if any of the voice lines aren't loud enough, just let me know and I'll bump up the volume a bit. As always. I'm still checking the levels.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more.
Yay! It's hard to believe.
In prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
It's hard to believe this man was blubbering his eyes out like just the other day. He wants to hold your hand with no protection, no gloves. No, I'm wearing gloves even now.
And with that triumph, the future.
I don't even hold my own hands without gloves.
Yet here you still stand.
Yeah. So what in the paradox is going on there?
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world.
Yeah, but you can't die.
Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yeah.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
Tatarun! I miss Tatarun.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow sires.
How are you going to get back on your own?
And we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
You say that as if he can simply return
Then
on his
I see
own.
no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
What? I thought he couldn't unsummon
I
us.
imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all.
Did you know the Grahatia voice actor is also one of the guys in Bridgerton? No,
Send
I
word
did
when
not
you
know
summon your
that. That's so cool.
And do try to ensure she arrives within this city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
He promises. That's true. He just he summoned us and plopped us in the middle of a forest. And we were immediately like attacked or something. You'll stay here, of course.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared.
Yeah.
But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Aww. I do hope I can come back. I should be able to. Of course I can come back, right? The path, it will remain open, won't it?
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way.
Is that all?
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh.
Oh, I'm just going, just like that. I mean, the tiny girl without her ghoul friend.
A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what.
To be fair, I'm the only one who went missing.
All
Everyone's
I
bodies
knew
are still there.
was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side.
Aww.
Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand.
In the canon story, you couldn't leave the first, so technically this is the first time going back. Yeah!
Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
The other. like his doppelganger or something. Am I actually going to show up in the Crystal Tower? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source. That's right, the Black Rose Project. My boy Einstein! Einsteinian! I shouldn't be laughing. Guards have been knocked out.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
It's been so long since we've seen these four that I no longer know the plot. Your biggest fan, Xenos. Yeah, isn't he still in disguise?
Same as the others, struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty.
Yeah, I think they're actually dead. Because he's like skinwalking right now. Just kind of hopping from person to person.
Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them.
Ah!
That was the Emperor!
The Emperor?
Wait!
What if it's a trap? Oh my gosh, how fast? Can you see how fast he's running in that armor? Someone took Xenos' body, but Xenos' soul got put into a normal body. Yeah, I think an Ossian has Xenos' body right now. But Xenos is like just kind of hopping from body to body? Sort of. Father!
Gaius! You've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Gaius used to be a judge, I'm pretty sure. So in like, up until now, like the previous expansions, we had never seen his face. Did you actually kill him?
Identify yourself, demon!
So does like every Ossian have a different purpose?
The Asian.
Oh.
The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself.
Wait, you're back in your own body? Or maybe he realized that
but I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction.
Why did he run? Maybe he realized we killed Emmett Selk.
Reunited at last.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now, the game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat.
So we're killing him. We're killing him.
Gaius!
Wait.
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone.
Elidibus.
Tore a hole into the rift.
Okay, so the Ossians are still around. But they...
Xenos, my foolish, greedy son.
And you cannot say that when you are an evil monarch.
Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore?
You cannot say that as a megalomaniacal evil king. King? Emperor?
True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties.
You called him old.
But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands.
But what are you interested in?
I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
Petty wars is a crazy line.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice!
Oh my gosh.
I heard the Asians speak of Zodiac, an Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making.
Yes, that's technically true. Oh my gosh, I hate how smart he
We
is.
shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
What? Are you going to try to merge with one of the gods? Xenos, you mess with my baby girl. Now you will never get it by way of my duel to the death state. Oh my gosh, where am I? Beacon Keeper. Oh, wait, this is where... Isn't this where we all got teleported? Hello? Oh, you've returned. Was there a lull in the fighting over there, or... How long has it been? I've been keeping the device you uncovered safe and sound. Did you need to use it again? Travel to the first. Okay, so we can travel back. North Silver Tier. Okay, so we can travel back to the first with the device. That's interesting. Yeah, we got here, and I think we all, like, passed out or something. Okay, the Rising Stones. Can I fly here? Nah, it's fine. I haven't even used my gifts. I received presents. A blue dragon card? When did I pick that up? I also have a... What is this? A blue spirit ring coffer. Item level 403. Lazurite ring of healing. Ooh. Gridanian bouquet. An elegant bouquet for romantic occasions. Each bloom painstakingly selected by the florist Tanny. Aww! It's a bouquet! I like it. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Shishui. One day it may become a dread Tural Vidral, but it is not this day. A new minion! Right there. Its name meaning leaping sun in the Shotona tongue. This variety of jackrabbit native to Yasulani is held by the Shotona people to be a distant relative. In the past, a fearsome Tural Vidral emerged from this otherwise harmless species and terrorized the people of Yue Yawataha. Behavior independent. Let's try summoning you, little guy. Hello. Hi, buddy. Hi, Shushui. He's so cute. You're gonna become a demon one day. That's so adorable. Hey. And you actually read those right? Well, I would like to say I have a couple of stats. I got a couple of stats put into reading comprehension. Where am I? There we go. We gotta find Tatarun. I hope she's happy to see me. Oh, they're like, look at all these quests I have. Don't look at this. All of you, like, expert players are probably like, what? You still haven't done this or that? No, I haven't. Tatarun! Tatarun, 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 Tatarun! Hello? Guess who? Hello? But... Is it really you? Oh, she didn't recognize me. Yeah, it is. How? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. What, has it only been like 20 minutes? Would you rather I went again? I can leave. Oh, don't be daft. I just can't believe you're actually back. We heard the good news from your pixie friend, but nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. The pixie! Feoul! As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Garlean armies have been slow to react, and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that count. An old friend? Kryl and I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it will be worth it to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Who is it? It better not be Sid again. Just want to make contact with this helper of yours and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? Sure. Ah, the Warrior of Light, back where she belongs, just as if nothing had happened. Though you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Of course, Tatarun. It's gonna be time for a nice girls' chat. Until then, welcome back. Thank you. What is that? Wind of Grahatia. Tomorrow and tomorrow. Aww. Wait. I've heard of this place. Is that Eldabria? Elidabria? Elidibus. Oblivion has claimed him. Emitselk, gone. La Habrea, gone. I alone remain. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. So Elidibus is the last one. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strength. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddied, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. He's on the moon. He's on the moon. Hello, Lumen. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. The thieving hands of your disciples have done a thing, and the origins of the world remain hidden and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. He's endwalking. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, she may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Is he going to break the connection? Warriors of Darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of the Warriors of Light. Oh my gosh, he's on the moon! The fact that he ran away to a completely different celestial body is insane. What's going on here? It seems you were right. About what? There is something out there. Are they past the flood? But it would mean crossing mounds and mounds of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Even were we to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our aether. Yeah, this is like it's just dead. But you still want to go, don't you? We have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. When you put it that way. What choice do we have? So I'm actually fighting alone while they stay on the first. This is so scary. Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Aww, so cute. Let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. What would be on the other side of this? What could possibly be out there? So our pathways are officially split. I don't know if we're going to be reuniting anytime soon. I don't know. Oh, that's where I fought that worm guy. No, this is the ship, isn't it? Though blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? Trust parties? By completing the main scenario quest Shadowbringers, you have unlocked the Trust system. Trust system? Trust allows you to repeat previously completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars, who will gain XP and level up in accordance with their duty participation. To bring up the interface, select Trust under Duty from the main menu. For more information, please refer to the help found within the interface itself. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you are now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. Reach level 80 in a given job, complete the relevant level 70 job quest, and complete the associated role quest line. Quest locations and other details can be reviewed in the level 70 job quest journal entry. Okay! In addition, quests to unlock new content have now become available in the Crystarium. Rest well, warrior of light and darkness, for 2 worlds of adventure await your return. Imagine getting this far and then having nothing else to do in the game for like, what? 6 years? Maybe more? I don't know. What's the time? How long was it between Shadowbringers and Endwalker? You experienced that? See, this is when you gotta stop playing. That's when you gotta stop playing. And that's why they had all of those free trials up to Heavensward or Shadowbringers. So they're like, oh, people have stopped playing because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing to do. You could have gone fishing. Could have cooked. You mean to tell me there wasn't like all of the books? Yeah, this is what people ended up making, going to Savage Raids. We had the PvP. They had like just culling. There were people who were just cooking. I remember watching streams of people who were just cooking in games. Yeah, just like making pizza. I think I remember watching, I don't know, they probably don't stream anymore, but it was like a Lalafell VTuber. Crazy, right? A Lalafell VTuber, and she would just kind of sit and make pizza all day. Which inspired me to be a cull. Unfortunately, I had to stop watching her because she didn't really like Vieira's that much. Crazy, I know. But what's not to love? Look at me. How do I... Look at me. What's not to love? But yeah, is this what happened? Is this what started that one guy? There's one guy, like the Great Fisherman. He was the world's first greatest fisherman in Final Fantasy XIV because he found every fish. I remember my raiding friends, like I had not been playing the game up until this point because I didn't have a PC that could handle it. And they were telling me like tales of the guy who had found every single fish in the game. Enjoy the pet rabbit. I hope to return to Lala soon. Ah, thank you, Ratio. Thank you for the rabbit. I appreciate the gift so much. Where's my friend? I guess he can't show up in here. This must be a no animals allowed kind of bar. But first things first. Start that in! I'm excited. Shaken Resolve. A weapon coffer. Ew. Item level 500. Okay, so I can't use this for my Astro. I have to use it for my White Mage. This is fine. This is fine. I'm just trying to level up. Ooh! Finally! You know, I am a chef, but most of the time I just ended up cooking food that helped my, like, Disciple of the Land crafts. Like, basically I only made food that helped my gathering and botany and fishing, and I forgot to make food that actually helps, like, my mage classes, like my actual battle classes. So this is really nice. Oh, I have to pick. Night World silver piece. What about the Allegan silver pieces or Allegan gold pieces? Oysters on a half shell. Oysters on the half shell. Oyster power. You can pretend you never heard that. Lemonade. Okay, let's accept. Gods, it's good to see you. I hope your being here means you've had your fill of rest. You know, I don't know if there's another class that I would end up being. Maybe an Aura. An Aura? Aura? Lovely dragon people. I think that would be a fun class to play. More than my fill. Well, you've certainly earned it. Not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet that helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Eorasian Alliance throughout, though. They say the fighting has finally stopped at the Gimlet Dark, and that the Empire's shown no sign of movement. That's because the Emperor is dead. He's been murdered. You don't know that. I saw it through the echo. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the First? Is it gossip time? Gossip and catch-up time. Great. Oh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Flamen to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Menphilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. We'll meet you on the terrace at the House of Splendors. I am so ready for the new. I love the Shadowbringers quest exception, but I am actively so ready for the Endwalker quest noise. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. I don't know. I just love how your name is Fallacy. So it's either Fallacy, which, right, is a terrible name to have, because then no one believes you, or your name is Fallacy, and you are actively a girl failure. Either way, lovely name. Alright. Where are we off to? Ah! Right up the road. Not too far. Not too far. Oh wait, I can fly. I forgot, but like, you know, it's okay. Servant of Splendors, Servant of Splendors. Where's the House of Splendors? It's up. How do I get up? Do I just like walk? I've forgotten. So this must be... How do I... Is there a door or something? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? It's up there somewhere. It's been so long. Look, I'm the Warrior of Light. I have memory problems. Rowena's House of Splendors. I forgot about this place. Wow. Okay. Where are the stairs? So if I go this way... Ah! This place is huge! The terrace. She said to meet her on the terrace. Aha! Oh, it's gorgeous here. I wish I could have a garden like this. Zodiac weapon exchange. Interesting. Flamen! My, it has been too long. Tataru did mention that I would be joining you. Did she not? Of course she did. Thank you. Words cannot well express how I have longed to know more of the First. This world Menphilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. Tataru should be arriving shortly. Okay. I will do just that. And so Minfilia chose to pass on her gifts to the next oracle? This girl who Thancred named Rene? To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Might I ask a favor of you when you next return to the First? To tell Rene what I cannot. To tell her, thank you. Aww. Well, of course. And I would offer thanks to you as well, for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, but could I have a word? Hello? You look real. I hope you're here to tell me you've received word from our helper. You look very familiar. I wish, nay, I have not had a peep out of him, and it's been a good long while now. On account of which, I'm going to sneak over to the border and see if I can't get a signal to him from closer up. He's dead. But what if they catch you? There must be another way. Well, if it ain't as if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking me way through Gimlet now that the fighting's died down. God knows there's enough shadows to hide in. And it beats waiting round here twiddling my thumbs. Any road, I just thought I'd let you know. Now I best be. I nearly forgot. Carl's at the Stones and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients. She was getting ready to examine him again when I left. The patients? Does she mean the other scions? We'd best head back then. I'm sure it's important. Are we keeping it a secret that the other scions are, like, in a coma or something? It would make sense if we were, but... It's like how when a royal dies, the world doesn't know for like a week or two after.
You're here. Good.
Hello. I missed you.
So, how are they?
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health. For the present, at least.
Why do you say it like that?
For the present?
Why did you say it like that?
Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be. I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examinations suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed.
Oh no.
Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Have they been there too long? Have they been in the First for too long?
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time.
They're not supposed to be there.
Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
No.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good.
Oh no.
Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening.
Should I go back and tell them?
Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Alright. But then... no rest for the righteous, eh?
I realize you've only just returned from saving 2 worlds, but time is not on our side.
But where's she even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
I mean, I could ask the well, okay, so he can send me back, but he can't send...
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
Yes. Other potato. It's Cryo!
Raha always was a reckless young fool.
2 of the 3 best potatoes in the game.
His plan might well have worked, but I for one am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the first and apprise him and the others of the situation. We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
How much time has passed? I feel like it doesn't matter, but I mean, we're still at war. Because maybe the time has something to do with the weakening link. I have to go back to the first. I am just going to fast travel. But before that, we're going to take a small commercial break. It's time to stretch. We're gonna take a small break. It's gonna be me and my new bunny friend. I love how I'm just collecting bunnies. That's so cute. Alright, I shall return, Leslie, okay? I'll be right back. It's a hydration break. You guys get some water too. Alright, be right back. Hello? Hello? Oh no, my body! Just kidding. Hello? Hello? Okay, we're back. We have to tell everyone the good news, or bad news, rather. Oh, that's right. Lorfeo. I bet I could do that. Aren't you immortal bonded to Feo'ul? Wait, is this the quests he was talking about? Oh, okay, goodbye. Due to Lorfeo meddling with the dreams of Skywatchers in the Source and the First, Skywatchers may now provide forecasts for every region regardless of their location. Okay. That's something. Hi. Hi. Oh, it is quite hot. My plants are doing okay though. My AC is running at full capacity, but I don't want to overexert it. Oh. Their corporeal aether shows signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned in the hope that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. 'Tis but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya to keep our friend's body safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told. Yeah, let's go tell everyone. Hello, your mind and body are in a crippling state. What about Urianger? Okay, I was about to say, he takes his sweet time doing anything.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Well, matters here kind of demand their presence.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryl's findings.
So the thing is that you guys could possibly just...
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change
simply cease. But I don't know what the actual consequences would be.
Yet our souls seem unaffected. To my eye, at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryl is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration.
Okay.
Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy. The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the First. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning. through which it and it alone may pass unscathed.
Ah.
Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state.
So just their souls.
I would not soon throw my life away. Not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
Okay.
And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home.
I'm fine.
But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Stop trying to kill yourself in game.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless she says so.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
Me?
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of her body and soul, but her personal effects besides.
That's true.
This is no different
That is
from the
true.
teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us her possessions, she could carry our souls back to the source upon her person?
Oh.
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on her part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
I own your souls.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend.
Yeah, I'm pretty flippant,
Yet
and I have
were we
like.
to immure our souls within an object in her possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
Maybe we put you inside of a crystal.
White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back onto our vacant bodies.
I brought their souls, but they're trapped inside these crystals.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after.
A Numo?
Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Oh.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me.
Familiars? Oh, this is going to be
Unlike me,
trouble.
However, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience.
Aren't the
You may
Fae
still be
like
inclined
the
to turn your
souls
way,
of children who have passed
if their
away?
knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
We got the coffer. I'll take the lemonade. But the ovum cordon bleu. What is an ovum? No, I'll take the lemonade. Because I don't know what an ovum is and why it has meat. Okay. A grand adventure. The Crystal Exarch will waste no time in seeking help for your stranded comrades. The Grand Cosmos, that is, the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. Oh my gosh, Udianje. Every time he speaks. Sullen. And do be prepared for a warm reception. Okay. Well, let us go. Ah, it's a sandwich basket. Okay, equestrian roll, and then the weapon coffer. Augmented Crystarium cane. Ooh. What does it look like? Oh. Oh, that looks nice. It's a weather vane. It is a weather vane. This is fine. This is fine. Actually, it's even funnier. I hope this heat doesn't get to me. The heat is starting to get... Well, I say I hope it doesn't, but I know it's starting to get to me. So hopefully... The whole goal of today's stream is to like see if I can get the actual credits. But it looks like they're going to give me a hard time. Lakeland. Could I fly here? Yes! Let's go. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Oh, also I still have to work out today. I have not done my jumping jacks today, but oh, it's so hard to work out in this heat. Oh, hi guy. I want to, I really do, but I am like so afraid. I'm gonna have to start working out in the morning when it's like at least semi-cool. Maybe it'll cool down in the evening once the sun sets. Maybe. I'm here, I made it. Oh. Okay. So apparently they told us to just prepare for a fight. I think it's insane that I'm wearing a weather vane on my back. Okay, let's go. Because here's the thing, I made it home, and I can travel in between both worlds, like, basically, essentially seamlessly. But I can't leave you guys here. You both seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh. Are you shipping the two of us together? What exactly are you implying? You guys, oh my gosh, is the ship sailing? Let's just go. Let's go to the palace. Let's go to the palace. The Grand Cosmos is now accessible. Okay. I am but a filthy white mage. Nah, I'm the cleanest white mage there is. Okay. Let's do this. 1 out of 1 selected. Join. Oh! Let's go! Okay, that was fast. Oh, it's a good thing I have those lemonades because I definitely forgot my food buff. Which, I don't know where it is. Didn't I accept a lemonade? This is not the Grand Cosmos. I definitely checked the Grand Cosmos. What is this? Are you going to use NPCs? No, but I definitely had the Grand Cosmos selected. What is this? Where am I? Are my duty roulette still on? I guess so. Well, alright, a little detour, I guess. I wasn't planning on using NPCs, I was planning on just going, but... Alright. Welcome to this, I guess. I hate when this happens. I am not... Let's just kill him. Can we just, like, kill him? Can we just, like, frickin' kill him? I'm just gonna stand next to you, buddy. Okay. I don't have any of my spells. You can join for chicken nugget if you like. Well, woo! Hey, you. Cure. At least I still have benediction. I'm just gonna stand over here. I don't have... Oh, I do have Medica! Okay. Like, I have a level 80 build. Come on, man. This sucks. Okay. Here he goes again. Tremble before the might of earth. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, good. You're fine. Well done, sirloin. I just got it. I just got it. It's Chicken Nugget Man. It's Chicken Nugget Man. Alright, well this was a nice change of pace. Arrow! Oh, I don't know why you're looking at me, bro. I don't know why you're looking at me. Okay. Get me out of here. GG's. Ah. What is 1 out of 1? Okay. Where? Aha. Get that out of here. Okay. Those are those. These are these. There we go. There we go. Ah! Okay. Let's go. That was a nice practice. I hated that level sync. Hated it so much. I missed my spells. What is this? Temperance. Oh, increases healing magic potency by 20% while reducing damage taken by self and all party members within a radius of 50 yalms by 10%. Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good start. That's a good starter spell to have. Let me actually pop that over here for presence of mind. Okay. That was so funny. I forgot I was still in duty roulette. Because why would I be? Right? I can only really get anything from it once a day. Why would you even let me do it more than once? I guess to help other people out. That makes sense. I could be fishing. I could be fishing. You know what I need to do? You know what would be really funny? It would be really funny if I put like a little orb on my head. Because you see this little orb here that blocks party chat? Or just like keeps people from like spamming in IRL chat. And there's an option to give it like a little moon. And so I'm like, ooh, what if I gave it a little moon and then I'm in. And then put it on my head. Alright, let's do this. This will be my 3rd dungeon today. Can you believe it? Oh, hello. Oh my god, there's no way you're a pneumo. Wait, you're going to fight us yourself? Is that just a mask? Is this what pneumos look like in this, like in the first? My item has been linked to 470. Okay. Okay, let's go. Alright, I'm full of stuff. I'm full of buffs. Holy smack. That's a big pull, dude. That's a big pull, guy. Where and why? Do you really think you can handle that? You know what? Believe in the healer, believe in the healer, believe in the healer, believe in the healer, believe in the healer. Asylum! He believes in me. Believes in me, believe in the me that believes in you, dude. Okay. He did. He believed. He believed. Forgot where all my spells were. All of my healing spells are in the control bar. Nice. I helped. Look how they make a mess of my floors. Swish and flick, my lovely. Swish and flick. Oh my god. I think that's a Harry Potter reference. I don't want to admit it, but that's definitely a Harry Potter reference. Here we go again. Alright, stay alive. I believe. You're fine. Oh. I got interrupted. Oh, God. I got interrupted. Okay. Oh, these wings are so cool. Seeker of Solitude, and here we are fighting him. Well, now I feel like such a fool and such a dork. Alright, yeah, Regen, you literally can't die unless, like, you actively try to. Oh shit. I'm being swish and flicked. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Go, 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 go. Medica! You're fine. I'm trying to find the right guy. There you are. Come here. Oh god, that's so much. My mouse is kind of going crazy right now. Stay away. Oh, we're getting swept. We're getting swished and flicked. That was awesome. Ugh, insufferable, the lot of you. I will spare you. Ooh, what's that? What's in here? Sure. Sure. Forgot those mechs almost entirely. With wings of dreams, I bar thy path. Oh, shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ow. You're fine. Oh god. Oh, I stunned them. My bad, dude. I don't know why we're running. He's still there. Phoenix Fockwood is still here, guys. I think this is too big of a pull. You know what? No, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You know why? Because you have me by your side. Okay, I did not trust you. That one was on me. I really... I really thought we were not gonna make it. Leonan Sith. Alright, I still got some time. Oh shit. Don't like the look of this. Is this safe? This doesn't seem safe. This doesn't seem safe. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. The grass does not seem safe. I don't know, something about it. Yeah. Lillian and seeds wither and die. I think they were gonna use me. Okay. I think they were going to use my life force. Oh, yeah, stay away from me. Don't worry, guys. I'm an excellent healer. You have to go this way? I cannot pick that thing up. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a little druid thing. I don't know how this works. Okay. Oh, so it's pushing me. I see. I see. I see. I see. Oh, they're alive. We're fine. Oh, I leveled up. Hell yeah. You're done, and now we just wail on you, honestly. I shall bloom again. Ah, thank goodness you guys knew the mech for that. What's this? Wow. Okay, so somehow we're doing okay, but that means nothing. More brooms. Oh, big pull, big pull, big pull, big pull, big pull, big pull. You're fine, you're fine. You're totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, see? Totally fine. Okay. Probably should check the... Okay, so it's all the same. Oh my god, ghosties! Oh. Seize the intruders who besmirch thy hall! You're fine. Get that stun. Oh, Oh gosh, you're fine. If anything, you feed my blood lily. Nourish the blood lily with your pain. It's a silly thing to say, I know, but it's still... It is true. There's no point in not healing him. Oh gosh. No. This will be enough. Your barrier's gone. Oh god, get out of that. You're fine. Okay. I see you cannot be dissuaded from your misguided path. Are we actually fighting you this time? Nice piano. You have sullied these halls long enough. Come, Lucas, our guests yet want for company. Lucas. Oh, insatiable flame, Lucas. Okay. Alright then. Let's go. The way they're sitting. Aw, thank you guys for waiting for me. Thanks for waiting. I'm here. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go. Alright. Let's just kind of put a little dent in him first. I didn't get to use Temperance there because I really thought he was gonna do something else there. Oh, I died. I don't know why I died, but that's okay. I can't see status effects. Gotta pass the flame to the furniture? Ah. Okay, no idea. I wish you told me that before. I wish you'd actively told me that before. Because now... now I'm stuck here. Well, good luck everybody. Get in there. That is, I'm not frustrated, but that is an unfortunate thing. Like, I kind of wish you told me that at the beginning of the fight when you guys were all sitting down waiting instead of like... Because obviously I'd never seen this fight before. But I believe. So that's what it meant by the Mortal Flame intensifies. How do you pass it to the furniture? So do you just like stand next to it? I suppose? Oh no. Okay. Oh, she's taking it. She's taking one for the team. Okay. Yeah. He does need to touch furniture. Okay. Let's do this. It's a cool mech, but def not one that is explained even a little. That is so funny. Okay. Okay. I died so many times when I first ran this as a healer. My tank quit. Oh. I would never. Let's go. You're fine. Oh shit. Had to hit the venison early. That sucks. Alright. Okay, we got the black flame. Is there any furniture? Is there any furniture? No, not right now. The mortal flame begins searing your flesh. Where is the furniture? Where is it? Oh, go, 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 go. Okay. Is it still on me? Oh, shit. It's still on me. There wasn't furniture. What? There's only one piano. Furniture are labeled as friendly NPCs. There was only one. I'm not quitting. This man's afraid people are gonna quit on him. I would never do that. That is unfortunate, though. Does someone have to die in that point? Because there was only, like, a piano, and then once you can't just take it off. The couches on the far back count. It's a fucking couch? Oh, God. Oh, nope. That's one for the swear jar. Okay. That doesn't look like anything. Actually. Yeah, like... Yeah. Touch? Touch! Ah, okay. Okay, she's gonna die. I think. Okay. The red crosses can burn furniture on accident. So what my teammate was saying was actually true. That they don't. This match or this fight has brand new mechanics, completely brand new mechanics. I want to heal you so bad, but I can't. There's an ethereal interference. Oh, don't look at me. So there's yeah, don't look at me. But yeah. What I was going to say is, like, this fight is one of those fights where there's just, like, brand new, completely unique mechanics, and the only way you learn is by fighting it. What, honestly, they're doing amazing. Oof, 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 oof. Ah, so those are the red crosses you're talking about. Yikes, yikes, I want to heal. Come on, let me heal you. No! No! Dude, none of you guys have healing outside of me? Oh dear. He's gathering ethereal energy. Uh-oh. Okay, they dodged it. Okay, okay, okay. As a white mage, it is my job to simply perish, but, like... It's really hard to pick up intuitively. Yeah, so is every fight that you fight for the first time. Honestly. It's kind of fun once you pick up on how it works. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one. And I'm just saying that as someone from the outside looking in. Literally, if they clutch this out... Go, go, go. You can do it! You can do it! Yes! They clutched it! Go, go, go! Great job. Oh. Yeah, the other guy was like, I'm not leaving you, because he died so much. Like, his tank quit. He died as a healer during this fight so much that his tank quit on him, and I was like, I'm not going nowhere. No worries. Thanks for the carry. Thanks for the carry. I was a cheerleader. Aw, thank you. They're so cool. They were so cool. Thanks, guys. I'll take it. That was such a nice party. Look, honestly, I just love cheering them from the sidelines. I was like, yeah, I received a player commendation! I received 2 player commendations! Hello! Hello! How are you? Impressive. I'm kind of mad at myself for swearing, even just once. I was like, oh, I knew you were a cutie. When can we play as Numo? Is it not on brand for you to swear?
Okay,
I don't really
it's
like
good to see you
swearing,
again
so I've
after
been
all
trying to
these
cut
years.
back on it.
And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I'm sure.
But you know, I get stressed out, so stress happens.
You must be wondering as to the
Stuff
purpose of our
happens.
visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Can you please help me get my friends home?
Sake? Beg?
Right.
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them,
No,
we will
the
need the
dog!
benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh my god, stop!
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence!
Because in the source, they're kind of like
It
dogs.
was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men. You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I love this guy. Aww.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
Stop! That is diabolical. You can kill us, it's okay. I'd allow it. What did you do to him?
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again.
I think I just met my favorite NPC.
The damned court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety. Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
Then again, I say that every expansion. Every time I meet a new NPC, I'm like, this one. Refuse all you won't. We won't lie down and accept defeat. Oh, no, we can't say that one. We can't say that one. We have to say we would never misuse it. I won't misuse it. But refuse all you want, we won't lie down. Yeah, oh my god, we would never misuse it. Lie
Did you
down.
wish only to save your friends? Nothing more?
Nothing more.
Do you swear it?
I swear.
Oh.
No. Oh. And see, Alpha, no, you knew what you were doing. That is so funny. It's so funny.
Oh. Very well.
I mean, back in the source.
I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Really?
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you.
A nice little reward.
With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
A little treat. I would never. Oh, hey, Lumen. How's it going? There you are. The others have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower with Backlug. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to using such words when treating with them. I have ever sought to convince, not compel. Yet I cannot deny that a part of me is glad Urianger shared his knowledge of the new Mao with us. Had he not, Backlug wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guests waiting would only add insult to injury. You may now enter the Grand Cosmos with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the trust interface. Blah 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 blah. Okay, what do we have here? Food. Got a lot of food. Ooh, tenacity. Tenacity. We mustn't dally here any longer. If Backlug is to hear the truth of our travails from the first, you of all people should be present. Okie dokie. Alright. Fast travel. I spent so much money fast traveling yesterday trying to find, like, quests that were level 40. Between level 40 and level 50. Oh, it's so hard. It was so hard. Essentially, I have to go back to, like, Heavensward territory. Outside of Duty Roulettes. Or I can go to Palace of the Dead, but I've never been to the Palace of the Dead before, so... maybe I'll do it later. I would love to play an Astro before going into ENDWALKER, so I'm gonna have to work really hard today and tomorrow. But I also have more things to edit. And I have art to draw, so... I don't know how much time I really have. Also, if you guys did not know, the VTuber Summer Slam is ongoing. So... you're a huge Palace of the Dead enthusiast? I've been told to hate that place, so you saying you're an enthusiast is funny. You've reached floor 200 twice? Oh my gosh. I am so glad ENDWALKER released. I'm so glad ENDWALKER released for you guys. That's a crazy achievement. Yeah, I think I have some art that I need to do first. As much as I would love to play Final Fantasy all day, I have some sketches to work on.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing...
oh, right. You've been living under an actual rock.
From another world as well?
Listen, you have weird fixations. Are we really that different?
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 Umbral calamities, all of it is true.
There's nothing wrong with having a hyperfixation.
I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your
I'm just glad that ENDWALKER came out so that, like, you guys actually had something to do inside the game, because it looks like you all went kind of bonkers after Shadowbringers for like 4 years.
Your stories as balderdash and flummery. But
Balderdash and
upon
flummery.
inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies.
You got a crystal pumpkin for your efforts? Wow.
Save you.
Save that for Halloween.
Your body is your own.
Yes, and my body is a temple.
And your soul is the densest of them all.
That's the weather vane. It's pretty heavy.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters.
Yeah, kind of wearing double monocles. Yeah, I have two different eye colors.
All they have done for our
What's,
home,
and a monocle only
seeing
like
them
works for
safely back
one
to their
eye.
own, it seems the
I
very
have two
least we
eyes.
can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
Of your own accord.
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
Testing?
It will be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
He looks so tall when it's just like when he's the only one in frame, and then they pan over to me. But okay, to be fair, I am the shortest Vieira possible. By the way, I picked the shortest height possible for Vieira, which is still quite tall. I think it's still like 6 feet minimum. You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? Oh yeah, the crystals! White Orisite, you say? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They may have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls within the Orisite. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? That is a good question. In theory, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Also true. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from your surroundings. This method must be halted, and the resulting surfeit of aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these faux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the end at Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sin Eaters, their aether made stagnant by the light. Wait, corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? Why, do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guests at the end, I will assist Oriange in creating the requisite Orisite. I believe my talents would better apply to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Spec Lug as necessary? Okay, Amarang, let's go. This game refuses to let me finish Shadowbringers. I'm not going to look ahead and spoil myself for how many quests are left. But I will say, it really doesn't want me to end Shadowbringers. But I'm going to. I already have the expansion. You know I have a long way to go, right? Why would you say that? What did I just say? What are there, like 15, like 1,000 quests in between, like, post Shadowbringers and ENDWALKER? You know what? That has irritated me. If there's actually nothing I can do. Want me to count? No, please don't count. Has had no effect. Warmth? What? So depending on their progression, probably. Interessante. You're EP and you misunderstand. He's fine. 大丈夫。問題ないから。Alright, so how come it worked on 2 out of 3? That's unfortunate. Now I feel bad for Todden. Now I feel bad. I wanted to work on this guy. Notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function in most. The more severely afflicted show no response. Restoration of the night. The corrupting influence of light will no longer grow, and yet their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for their corporeal aether. Their incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption appear unaffected. Precisely. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. That's so sad. By the gods, he could wake to find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. There must be something we can do. I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it be possible we can find a way to hasten the recovery? Maybe. And nor do I think it impossible that in treating them we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Ay. I mean, this is fine. I'm just kind of stuck in purgatory at the moment. Literally, and figuratively, is ready to speak of the metaphysical. Have you not been speaking of the metaphysical this entire time? I suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past. I was once a mage of the Royal Court of Vobert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administer to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do the great things for the kingdom, but in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, a plague the like of which none had ever seen. Did you accidentally create Stoneblight? In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. Did you create Stoneblight? Was that you? That I do. A comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal aether. Do you think it can be done? Were the skies still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now, we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the aether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. Whatever reagents must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. Yeah, Alexander and I are kind of on the same page here. I admire your spirit. The first task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as Fey Lantern brimming with pixie magic. Alright, time to go on a side quest. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphino, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. You don't mean. The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Ah, yeah. We'll pay a visit to Ilmeg, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. While you're about it, seek out the Numo of Pleione. They will be able to supply you with water suitable for your needs. Let's get this over with, shall we? Alright, speed run! Yeah! Pretty sure. What will you say? I have no idea. The miners of Twine. Oh yes, we will point you in the right direction, I'm sure. Speed running everywhere. I'm just gonna fast travel everywhere. Oh. Magnus! I need your help. I need the entire town to come together, because I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is we're going to have to, like, get all the materials together, and then we're going to have to say goodbye, because we have, like, unfinished business, and then Thancred and, like, Renee are going to come up, and we're going to have to tell them, and they're going to be like, hey, by the way, I'm just telling you what's probably going to end up happening, because they're not going to want to leave until we solve whatever's going out in the empty, because Renee, obviously, I don't know why she necessarily needs our help to do it, and I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, Thancred, either take her with you, or stay here, but you're gonna have to make a decision, and then we're gonna have to deal with that thing, right? I was not listening. I was not listening. Search Mount Baron Mines for clay. All right. I have an idea of how the story is going, and if I'm what? That's perfect. Oh my god, I do not have the aether currents for this place. Ugh. You are kidding me. I don't have the aether currents for this place. Actually, how many am I missing? 1. And it is side quest based. Unfortunate. And I bet you it's this one. In fact, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check that right now. And if it is, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I can't. I can't. That is the last one. That is the last one. That's so... It's always the quest-based ones. It should be a blue bubble quest. It is the only blue bubble quest left on the map. It's fine. I think it's just because I'm becoming delirious from the summer heat. Where are we at? Where are we at time-wise? Okay. I'm doing okay time-wise, but... I can come back to this tonight. How do I... Oh, apparently I just fall to my death. I just realized I could fast travel. Oh, you're not gonna hit me? I should walk right across. But for the sake of brevity, and for the fact that I'm streaming, I am spending $100 to travel. Or 100 gil, rather. Due south. Side quests on side quests. Quest on 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 quests. Gin gin. Speak with Goon Goon, who is over there. Okay, not so far. But if this means I can fly, if this means that soon I will be able to fly. Can I get out of here? Okay. But yeah, anyway, it's been about 2 hours, so honestly I do have to check. Well, they're doing okay because I checked them an hour ago, so I'm going to have to check them again in another hour. Essentially I have to check on my plants like every 2 to 3 hours, at least in this heat, simply because they dehydrate. Like, they just dry out so fast, and I want them to live and flourish for as long as possible. Where are you? Hello, Goon Goon. I'd like to speak with you, Gun Gun. Goon Goon, Gun Gun. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How many places do I have to search? It says 1 of 3. It says 1 of 3. However, are all 3 of them right here? Right in front? They are. Oh my gosh, you scavenger. You scavengers. Do not yield any shinies. Not yield any shinies. No shiny Pokemon. No shinies. No treasures to be found. A signet ring. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Sprint. You can have it. I definitely do not need it. Let's go. That easy. Get me out of here. World's fastest Aether Current quest. Alright, to the mines. Someone does... Okay. He thought he was alone, and yet here I am. Oh, I don't know, would you look at that? Don't touch me, you stupid vulture. Don't you touch me. What did I just say? I will kill you. Giga Scream. I don't even care about the damage. You are nothing but a bird. No offense, Sunset, but... It's birds. All of them. Not you. You're a chocobo. You're different. Oh gosh, a wandering coyote. What could you possibly want? What could you possibly want? Come on, side quest on side quest on 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 quest. You can't hurt me in a way that matters, bro. Did you just heal? What the fuck? That was pretty scary. I had to pull out a combo just then. You just try to kill me? Okay, let's go Becklung. I called him Long. Becklung, Becklug, Becklug. New location. The amount of work you're gonna have to do to become level 90 is insane. Looks like I may not be able to become like a level 80 astrologian after all. It might take some time. It might take some time. I mean, unless I just do some Heavensward quests offline and just like do a roulette every day and just like, you know, dedicate my entire life. Dedicate my entire life to the cause. Where the heck is he? Can I go through here? I can. Nice. Hi. I've done it. Have you considered a different role, or do you mostly just want to heal? I have considered that I want to be an astrologian, and that all of the other roles I have, I'm not really interested in. I mean, I could be a dancer because it's level 60, so it would probably be easier to level. But, and I also have Gunblade, which would probably be easier to level. But, I want to be an astro. I would like to be an astrologian. I think it's really, that's all it really comes down to. And it's honestly, it's just because absolutely she's the best woman for the job. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I have disassociated out of the conversation. I am talking to the voices in my head. Warrior of light and darkness, you see. It comes with a whole lot of emotional baggage and voices in your head, apparently.
Let us begin.
I mean, honestly, we couldn't leave Halric like this. We do have a lot of unfinished business here. We have a lot of unfinished business here. It just so happens that, like, Thancred and Rene's unfinished business is insane. It's like saving the world
now,
again.
I would have you sculpt for me a porksy. Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
What is a porksy?
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Those sounds must... Those sound...
There we are. How's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You didn't even give it a tail. It does look like a pig. I could see it. I could see it. I could see it, Alize. I could see it.
Creative.
I could say it. I could...
There's no denying that.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Do you think you could... Oh my god. Do you think you could do any better?
Have no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
A grotesque parody of reality. If I ever come across a person... If I ever come across a person I dislike, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that on them.
This incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye.
Where is the tail?
Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it would be easier to level Dancer, and it would be nice to have a DPS, but being a DPS is so stressful. I also like being able to heal myself.
Clay, I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Bars. Absolute bars. Cute. Oh, I get it. A pork pixie.
Not bad for a first attempt.
I like it.
Let us see what can be done for young Halric.
What are we gonna do with a pixie? I'm sorry, a porksy. Hey, look at this. Isn't it cute? Does this fill you with any kind of emotions, maybe?
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul.
We are going to invoke the soul with the power of cuteness.
As your heart desires.
What are you gonna name it? What are you gonna name it? What are you gonna name her? What are you gonna name them? Name them. Bernice.
All right, I've decided. Now.
Agnes.
Go, Angelo!
Angelo! I was close. I was close. Angelo. That's a great name. We really are just like filling this guy with the power of cuteness. What? The power of cuteness compels you. The power of cuteness compels you. I think it...
Mother...
It's working. Oh my god, it's working. It's working. It worked. Sort of. Sort of. How is he, Becklug? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Halric. As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic as much of the Invoker, which you may not have realized, is that the same is also true of the subject. That such must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, that is to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via Auracite. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Becklug said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes capable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one of the swords who could desperately use such treatment. I don't remember who that person is. Gabu? Who the hell is Gabu? I don't remember. It's been so long. Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Halrick's, the only difference being that his soul was suffered with earth-aspected aether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who's this Gabu fellow you speak of? I don't know either. I see. His condition does sound similar, yet there is much more the soul remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is delicate work we do here, work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. We gotta go. We have to go, Alize. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's all that seemed to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with the treatment. Alright. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Becklug and see if you can't make headway with their newly posited theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. The fire of youth. Alright, back to the Crystarium. Finally, I found you. Oh no, what is the problem? Oh, hey, it's you! The trouble back in Ilmore, Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing the whole lot, nearly enough begged me to go and find you. I knew it! Wouldn't be out of the woods just yet. Would not be out of the woods just yet. I get caught in, like, my, speaking too fast for the sake of the text. Alright, let's go. But she says the future of Ulmore is at stake. Do we have to go and actually, like, strike down, like, the angel baby god? Valthree again? Like, is he back? Is he back? I think he's back. Really, we saved the world, but they're not gonna let us leave until we save the world, like, 2 more times, at least. That's just kind of how it works. Alright, let's go. Let me go. Get out of here. We gotta go. You say it's urgent, and yet everyone walks everywhere. Wait, I have gained 100,000 gil. I now have 1.9 million. I now have 1.9 million instead of 1.8 million. Profit. I don't really care what this was for distresses, but I'm willing to help. Okay. Search for Dulia Chai. Okay, so she's not over there. I had to check. Ah, that was easy.
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
I'm gonna say it.
Chai, whatever is the matter?
Not exactly a fan of 6 hours of post-game content. You should have kept it in
what of Master Chai?
the main Shadowbringers. Not exactly a fan of post-expansion content.
That is the very reason I summoned you.
Because none of it makes sense to be afterwards.
What happened?
Because the story still goes on.
After the events at Mount Gold.
So why would you roll credits? Why would you do that to me?
Out of the way, we all agreed that a new
Because I don't think even Stormblood took this long.
And so you held
the idea of post-game content is the patches are slowly released over time.
Well, sort of.
Naruhodone,
Not a single person
but I still don't understand it.
Stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent.
Now I'm here when the entire expansion is already released, stuck in 6 hours of content.
You see? Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so We decided
Because
that
Shadowbringers,
everyone should be
Squeenix,
considered a candidate.
talking to you,
And
has
after
been
we
out for
cast
so
our
long
ballots
that
and
you could
tallied
have,
the votes,
you could have
the mayorship
consolidated
fell
this,
upon my dear
and you
husband.
know that. You know that. But you didn't.
Well, given the manner in which
And
he
here I
orchestrated
am.
the construction of the giant
I
Talos,
just want to play
one could deny
Endwalkers
his leadership
to the
qualities.
point where it's certain to get where I cannot be bothered
then he had proven
about the life of an
himself a
NPC,
daedalus
and that
stoneworks, don't
makes me
forget.
the villain. And I love you, Dulia Chai. I do,
than
and I value
qualified
your
for the
relationship.
role.
However, comma, I'm actively trying to return because my friends' souls are
told him
growing
as much
unstable
when his
by the
victory
moment.
was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him.
You sound exactly
For
like the
shortly
voice
after
actor for
that, he
Beklug.
Vanished without a word.
Like, you sound exactly like the voice actor for Beklug. Beklug, I understand. Beklug's content, I understand. Dulia Chai's content, I don't understand. That's what I mean. Like, we're getting...
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
Like, I honestly thought that the post-game was going to be us taking down Mount
Please,
Gold
Lady Chai, dry
and
your
then
eyes.
finding a way to get home.
Your
Not
husband does not strike me as the sort of
solving
man who would
every
abandon his
NPC's problem
much less
before
his
we leave.
beloved wife.
Halric, I
There has
understand.
to be some other reason for his absence.
Her wife or her husband going missing?
You truly think so?
Please find the Warriors of Light. Do you guys have no sense of police? Like, they have no law enforcement whatsoever.
What about
Vothri
you?
and the Sin Eaters were their
What do you
law
think has
enforcement.
become of my husband?
Oh, I was not listening. Your husband's missing? I don't know, but wherever he is, he wants to fled. Sorry, but I think he's fled. Yeah.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
I'm sure he will. Now, see, I'm
Wherever
being
he may have
nice,
gone,
and I
rest assured
haven't.
we
I
will
think
find him.
I think the thing is that I don't skip cutscenes, and I should. Right? But you never know what's in a cutscene.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
But you have one more time to bait me like this. You have one more time. Yeah, because imagine also, I'm like, oh, new content for post Shadowbringers is out. My husband went missing, and it's just us saying he's fine. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm not worried about his appearance. I'm not worried about his appearance unless he decided to go to Mount Gulg. And if he decided to go to Mount Gulg, this is ADHD the game. I swear to God. Because, like... Right? I could have, like, come back. Right? Glory Gate. What is that? Okay, let's go to the Glory Gate. I could have come back after I'd saved my friends' lives. I don't even know what he said. No idea. And honestly, that's for the better. Because now I'm the police. That is the one thing about being a superhero. You know? That's one thing about being the savior. All of a sudden, everything is your problem. Like, not just the general state of affairs of the world. Like the overarching big plot. But now, every one sees you as a therapist, as a savior, as a cat finder, as like anything. You solve all of the tiny problems as well. These people are emotional vampires. Just kidding. She really is worried about like her husband, and she was so worried about me that I'm going to help her, but no one can tell me that I'm not allowed to feel like I'm being taken advantage of. You know? Like like, I can want to help and still feel like you're taking advantage of me. The warrior of light and darkness has no boundaries, but I, her soul and conscience, and the person, like, basically the person in control of her, you know, this overarching eldritch being that is forcing her legs to move, I do feel slighted, and I do feel taken advantage of. I am collecting food, which is good. I don't really need critical hit. We'll take the pixie berry cheesecake, because I did say I needed more food. The only good thing that's coming out of these quests is, one, I'm completing them and getting closer and closer to actually... Because here's the thing, we even got like the red text saying that, giving us the, ooh, who's gonna stop? Who's gonna save the world? Like, they're on the fucking moon, and you're telling me I'm still in Shadowbringers? Yes, that's why I'm mad. They could have given us like, oh yeah, it's actually we found a way. Haste a lot. Oh, I fucking hate haste a lot. I actively do. Never met this man in my life. I hate him. Or her. I'm not going to assume. But they consolidated ARR and nothing else. Because you know what? I felt this exact same way in post Heavensward and post Stormblood. And it just... At what point do you not learn your lesson, Squeenix? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old game company? Alphino, where are you? Can I fly here? I can't fly here! I don't care enough. 3 quests, and they're all there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I will do that later. This is all about main story quest progression. They're just filling my head with nonsense. I am not so naive as to be happy about the crumbs that have been given to me. But the nostalgia. Imagine how we felt back then. Well, that was back then. That was back then. This is now. More food means more XP buff. Suppose, how do I use this thing? I forgot. I have to talk to the ladder operator. Let me up. I've been attempted to be recruited once again. I have not read a single text. Search for Chai News. Alright, Chai News. Is this like the brother? I'm just gonna make up my own story. On the plus side, I did go through at least 3 dungeons today. A duty roulette, I've already forgotten the second one, and the Grand Cosmos. So not so bad. Don't touch me. We've been through this song and dance before. I'm leading monsters into town. That can't be a good sign. Oh my gosh, Chai News. What's up? There you are. Look at that. Wouldn't kill you to text your wife once in a while, would it? You look awfully suspicious. Looking for me, whatever for, because you forgot to text your wife that you went out of town. And here I am, the world's longest and like worst cell phone service. This is the world's longest collect call. What's a collect call? If you have to ask, watch more movies. You guys should watch more movies. Culture yourself. Stop watching TikTok all the time. Although, well, which is nothing wrong with that, but like, if you're gonna watch TikTok, like, watch TikTok and other forms of culture. Because TikTok only tells you about what is or what's going to be. It doesn't tell you about what was. You know? Even though I hear they're making movies now. They're, vertical movies now. That's insane, right? And they're in like, remember the days when like millennials would complain about, oh, you think anime is hard to watch now? Remember when we used to watch it in like 17 parts on YouTube in like a different language from our own or something like that? And now we've come full circle where now we have like self-produced low budget TikTok movies in like 70 parts available on a streaming service that is completely unique to these movies that you have to pay like $17 a month for. Crazy, I know. We've come full circle. It's just funny to watch some people like complain about things but not realize that like history has kind of repeated itself in a weird way.
Well, it's you again.
Hello, Rendon.
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
Yeah, I don't care. Because we're still having this conversation. Go home to your wife. Go home. Go home to your wife. Or at least if you're going to be out here, can you do us a favor and just like write a telegram, a letter, delivery pigeon, something? Nope, don't care. You have upset me. You have upset me. Give me the cheesecake and let us be off. Oh my god. Oh no. We're at war. I am not. No, I am not. No. Oh god. A mini war? Do you not understand what is at stake? I care not for your squabbles. Mein Gott. Gott is a total. I want to see how far I can get in the next 30 minutes. And it's not going to be far, I assure you. But I'm going to see how far I can get in the next 30 minutes, and I'm going to call it here. And I'm just going to change... I feel bad because I made the thumbnails of ENDWALKER, which is technically, I am walking to the end, you know? But I've got other things to do. I've got art to do. I've got plants to water. I've got, like, plushies to stare at. Yeah. I wanted to put in, okay, let me tell you about a couple of things I'm actually working on, actually. So, I wanted to update the Twitch panels on my channel. However, I wanted to update them and actually make them look good, and not just like write new text in them, because people don't like to read, okay? We don't read nowadays. Reading's not really a thing that people do. Like, rich people read, okay? This isn't true. Disclaimer, I'm just joking. Reading is a very important life skill. Please read books. But like, I've noticed that like, I kind of want to have like, I've seen like a lot of channels and they have like little chibi little chibi pictures of people, and like for their Twitch panels, and every single one is different, and they're all very cute, and I kind of want that too. So I want to work on that today, but I can't do that if these people are. Tell your wife. I don't even. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We only came down here because your wife was worried about you. And you have somehow roped us into this weird little heist war that you're going on. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai News when it is safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Oh, I have to pay attention? Okay. I must be careful. Give the signal to approach. I executed the signal. Oh my god, do I? Oh my gosh. Okay. No. It's fine. This is fine. Turn your back. Boop. Okay. We got it. Unplug the Talos. But yeah, so that's a couple of things I want to work on tonight. And technically I could have them all done. We're gonna have to fight Mount Gog. There's no way we can just like hit him with an EMP? What the hell? Like normally these kind of quests would be fine if I had all day, but unfortunately I don't. Calm yourself, old boy. Everything will be fine. Okay. But also that, and then I have some video editing I want to do because there's the new. Have you guys heard of the new Himehina song V that released? I've been following Himehina for like pretty much ever since they came out like a few years ago. And I like all of their songs, and I really do like watching their content. And recently they came out with this new song called V, and they have a dance out, and they shared the steps. And I've been editing a video for the steps that I kind of want to upload a couple of those shorts to my channel. So that's something else I want to do. Like, obviously, I'd love to play games all day. But, Chai, I wish you would call your wife. Like, at its core. All of this could have been solved by you calling your wife, and then we wouldn't have had to help you. Because you know what? You're no Hildebrand. That's what it is. You're no Hildebrand. I'm Miss Hildebrand. And you know, I'm Miss Hildebrand. Do you know where Hildebrand is? He is in the source. And you know what? I am not. I am here. Oh my god, that little cat scare he just did was so funny. I've done it! I've brought the Talos under my control. I feel like I'm helping him complete. Are we gonna turn them into like law enforcement? Because that would be great. New law enforcement would be fantastic. As long as it's not me. I won't be here. But yeah, I'm so excited for like upgrades to my channel.
Form a line and make for Yulmore.
I'm so excited for upgrades to my channel that I'm just like... Look, I am excited. I am excited that like Chai News has like learned how to control the Talos somehow. But you know what you could do? Save us all a lot of trouble. All of that technology, all of that you just learned how to do. If you could do that and actively use it on all of the level 76 Talos roaming the area that are actively trying to kill me, that would be great. That would have been a great quest, because then that would have taken them off the map.
What's that noise?
And you would have had yourself like a form of law enforcement or guardians.
Wicked White! Runaway Talos!
Wicked White.
Call the guard!
Who? The two guys snoozing at the front gate? Okay. You're not the guard, so why are you here? If I were a townsperson, I would be away. I would be far away. I would have run.
Is that?
Yeah, it's your husband. Why didn't you guys walk up at first? That's what you're worried about.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Seriously, I can't.
Yes, break him in half. Yeah.
Oh, oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Hold that thought. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
I know that star. I'm an astrologian. I know that star.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending.
That's the star from the Ewer. I just got that spell. That's the star that helped me open the 5th gate and gave me the gravity spell.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand?
Coward. But understandably so.
To be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor.
Yeah,
and now that I have
right.
I believe I am ready to take office.
Oh, how wonderful!
A problem that didn't need solving.
Please.
No, but actually, please do this for like all of the Talos. That would be great. And then either decommission them or repurpose them to like reinstate the agriculture of this land because it is barren and people are starving. Like No way you have another quest for me. Pain and pleasure. Ooh, you weird little guy. Okay. Okay. So now we're solving the problem of leadership in Ulmore. We've solved it. Apparently not. Moving forward. Apparently not. This is fine. I felt like I didn't need to be here for this. Like, truly. Is that not Lady Chai? Like, I felt like I didn't need to be here for this. I felt like there were more pressing matters. Alright, I'll hear you out. Everyone looking nice and... Okay, speech! 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 Oh my god, is that Vothry's bed? Ew.
Go on, dear.
Smack him on the back. Knock some sense into him.
Thank you all for gathering here today.
Starting a speech by
before going any
coughing is
further,
crazy work.
Could I could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too.
I was about to say, I don't see a single Gate Town member here, and then there's one.
Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
We didn't have to be here. But thanks for inviting us.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry.
I love the way he stands. Like, what a stance. And he's just like, "Nyah." Look at his hands.
And
He's standing with power.
I do my utmost to live up to your expectations. And I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
This channel has a rule against politics.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
You could have made yourself president. I just realized. But mayor makes sense. It's good to start small. Or he's like, I'm going to be mayor temporarily. And then I'm going to give the position to a new person, and then I will become president. Or governor. Oh, yeah, that would be so funny.
The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done.
Oh my god, yes, you guys are in shambles. What? Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
For a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved.
Hello to you too. Is that how they say hello in Twitchland?
Full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must.
I can't believe I got here right when you started. Oh yeah, it was a 3-hour and 18-minute waiting room.
This much we owe
Thank
to
you for your
ourselves
patience.
and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night.
Yeah, that was me
Once we have
and my friends who would like to go home
and
now
some semblance of normality,
before their souls shred to nothing.
to speak of the future.
I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt. Keep going. Keep going. Keep talking.
Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore.
I just feel like we're ignoring the elephant in the room, and that's that Vothry literally escaped to Mount Gulg, and then we just, like, have not done anything about it. Like, he's just up there. We let him go to heaven? Me. Honestly, there's a reason I'm clapping last. just like... I'm just like, our priorities are crazy twisted right now. Oh, I got a wave. Someone waved to me. Hello? Are you still here? Huh? Oh, they're gone. Oh. I'm sure I would... Here's the thing. I would have loved to have taken in these side quests in my off time, but I came here to save my friends, bro. Like, I already saved your world like 3 times. 3 times. It's alright. It's just because I want to be where the people are. At the end. Patience is a virtue. This is true. And I don't got it right now. Alright. Kaisher, you brought me all the way up here to get wrapped up in politics. Again! Alphino's leaving too, Izzy. Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. Paradise is gone, but something better's taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. Yes. This Ulamore for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. That is just Lady Chai in disguise. What are we talking about there? Like, who else? That is just Lady Chai. It's literally her. Why is she walking around in secret? Do you see that? Yeah. And when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. It's a matter of taking the first step. And speaking of taking the first step, welcome to the last step. Oh my god, I'm going to accept this quest and then... Yeah, I think that's a good place to end for today. Alphino was decided. Okay, so we helped Alize with Alric. We've helped Alphino with Ulamore. We now have to help Thancred and Rene. And then I'm pretty sure Urianger is distracted by something. And I'm pretty sure Ishtola is distracted by something. Like, even though they're both creating the Aura... Actually, I don't even know they're actually distracted by something. They seem pretty pragmatic people. So they might just be creating the Aura site and just, like... They may need me to help them, like, supplement it with some kind of magic or aether of my own. But other than that, I think they're fine. Like, I think they're genuinely fine. Alright, back to the Crystarium. And I think that is a good place to end it for today. I want to see if anyone's actually streaming Final Fantasy that I can raid. So I can tell them I'm in post Shadowbringers and they can be like, oh gosh, right? Oh wait, I have some good news. Hold on, I have some good news that I have to reply to. This is good stuff. Okay. Let's go. I'm so excited. Okay. Like, actually, I was excited. Okay. That's perfect. That's amazing. That's great news. Also, I kind of want to tune into the VTuber SummerSlam, but, let's see. It's okay. I'm not sorry that I got impatient about post Shadowbringers, because I don't need that quest did not need to happen. Okay, you can't look me in the eyes and tell me that that was necessary. I'm glad it happened though. I'm glad I got to be there for that. I feel like I'm just like an emissary at this point, like an ambassador for a different dimension. And it's just like sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I wish people would get their priorities in straight. Sometimes I wish people would get their priorities in line. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. What do we got here? Unfortunately, I don't know how to raid on Twitter. Not Twitter. What am I saying? Twitter. Unfortunately, I don't really know how to raid on YouTube. But I feel like I can raid on Twitch. I feel like I know how to raid on Twitch. It's just a question of who. And they're suggesting a lot of people for me to raid into who are also playing Final Fantasy XIV. So I will raid into people that actually know what they're doing, right? I think that's better. Hold on. Let me test my luck today. Decent luck. Not great, but decent. I got a squirrel. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming up with more things to add to the fish. It just takes a long time to literally draw anything, and then I also draw like literally every other asset that exists on this channel, so it takes a long time. So thank you for your patience. Okay, good. Okay, good. I stole Harsh's squirrel. That's all that matters. We'll be back tomorrow. What time did I say for tomorrow's stream? La 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 la. I think I said 1 p.m. Okay, 1 p.m. is fair. 1 p.m. tomorrow. So just a little bit earlier than today. I had to place today at like 2:30 my time, mostly because I had a dentist appointment, and dental hygiene is very important. So thanks everyone for all of your patience as always. But I think do I have, let's see. Oh yes, someone is actually streaming Gamers Outreach VTuber Summer Slam. Let's go. And I'm following them. So we are going to raid into Blazette Midnight, who is playing Peak for the Gamers Outreach, which is a wonderful charity. If you do not know about it, you should research it because it's actually great. A lot of my VTuber friends are actively participating in this event, as including Trina, by the way. So stealing my squirrel. So mess up of you. Steal my squirrel. Well, gotta fish more. That could have been your squirrel. I just got there faster. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There will be more fish coming soon, but first I gotta upgrade the channel just a little bit so that I can keep up with everybody, you know, because right now I'm kind of a streamer swimming in the ether, and I want to have more defined content so that newcomers, all of you new people thank you for following on my YouTube channel. It's so nice to meet you, by the way. Thanks for lurking. Love to see you here. And then all of the new followers on Twitch as well. Thanks for lurking. Love to see you here. I hope you are enjoying me raging my way through Final Fantasy. I only swore one time today. So I have to I'm going to add a list right now. I'm going to make a swear jar asset with a penalty. With a penalty chart, basically, to stop myself from swearing. To a point where if it gets to the point where if I swear too much, I'm gonna have to like gift subs. Tree nut. No, squirrel. No, squirrel. But yeah, I think one of them should be like definitely gifting subs or just like fun little things like that. It's just to kind of hold me accountable for my language, because I don't like swearing. I really don't. I just do it because I feel like it's edgy and makes me cooler, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't like it when I swear, when I watch myself back. Mostly because when I swear, I peek the mic almost always. Almost always. But I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna have the swear jar up, and I'm gonna see how long I can go without it, because I'm only one time in 4 hours is not bad. Okay, well, almost 4 hours, 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, if you are a part of the YouTube channel, I have been uploading some dance shorts. If you just want some like quick things to watch, some quick things to watch. I also have a YouTube video. I did not update that link, but you should go watch that video anyway, because it is also good. I have a couple of I have a story time video for you where I like softly whisper a lovely bedtime story to you. We have some afternoon lo-fi, which I am going to be making a 1-hour version of the summer afternoon lo-fi for you. And then also there's a new one coming up with the festival. So we're gonna have a summer festival, not a date, okay, but a summer festival hangout lo-fi experience. I'm writing it down just because I have it in my head, like I have the script already written, so that one's coming. So look forward to that. But it's gonna take a while because, like I said, I have to draw all the assets so far. But look forward to that. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Oh, I have to mark off that I went to the dentist today. If I don't, I have an entire list of things that I have to do, and if I don't mark them off, then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I didn't complete the call to action for stream, so I didn't update the new YouTube video, so I need to do that as well. So I have a lot of work to do, but I hope that once I finish it all, you guys will enjoy the journey. I have a lot of idle activities to do as well, and I also hope that you will be here to witness the results of my idle activities, because I'm excited. Okay. But let's raid into Blaze at Midnight. I do not have... I follow them often. I love their model. I love their content a lot. Like, I just like watching them, and I think they're pretty funny. Let's start the raid. I haven't raided anyone in a long time, and it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I've actively been forgetting to. Actively? Passively? I passively have been forgetting to raid into people from Twitch, and that's my fault, really. But don't worry. I just want to help you guys discover new people that I enjoy watching. Is that simple? How much time do we have? A minute. 1 minute left. Thank you for streaming. Mr. Best, have a good day, night. Be well. See you. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST for more Shadowbringers. And until then, I want you to have a good morning, afternoon, evening, twilight, sunrise, sunset, golden hour, golden shower. I want you to be nice to yourself. I want you to be nice to others, and I want you to stay hydrated. Goodbye forever. Please don't say that. It hurts my feelings. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Goodbye. Take care of yourself, take care of your others, be nice to yourself, and make sure to stay hydrated above all else, okay? Stay hydrated. Goodbye. Oh my god, goodbye. Sweetie pies. No, I can't call you sweetie pies, that's weird. No, you're my retros. What are you talking about? Goodbye, retro. Goodbye.